Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Rover Queen. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing good. Now, I don't typically do reviews, but we're going to do one for once and always. That's going to be short. It's going to be quick. Going to be pretty condensed. If you want to hear me go full tilt, do a full deep dive into once and always, please be sure to check out the stream that's happening this Friday. It's going to be me and a couple of friends of the channel. We're going to go full tilt into once and always, and we're also going to be talking about the current Mighty Morphin series by Melissa Flores. But let's not waste any more time and let's jump right in. Now, did once and always do the job? Yes. If you're somebody who is a fan that checked out a little after season 2 of Mighty Morphin, you're going to be good. If you're somebody that's stuck around till in space a little after SPD and even the current season, you're going to be rewarded as well. The story is very cut and dry. It's nothing too complicated, nothing that's going to make your head hurt. The way they brought Rita back, yes, it's pulling from the in space lore, but it's explained in a way that is very simple, not complicated. How they get their powers back, very simple, not complicated at all. Let's also talk about the vibes. This is very campy, but it's also mature at the same time. Min's character, her delivery can be pretty cheesy at times. It's very reminiscent of the OG series. Nice contrast with the older cast because they're more older, they're more grown up. Great thing also that this show is 100% original because even with the fight scenes, you see the maturity. Like, we never seen these Rangers take kill shots before. Maybe we have and I'm just missing it, but I don't think I've seen Rangers like really go and stab a monster in the chest like that if it's not a Megazord fight or just kicking the putties in the face. So salute, because again, they didn't really have to do that, but it's like, we know these monsters are being killed, so why not take that little extra step to show that, yeah, these monsters, they're gone, they got their wig blown off. And also the cast here, solid. Happy to see Zack interacting with Aisha, Rocky, Kat. Glad to see them all meshed together in one screen. It's never happened before. And they got great chemistry. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that they travel around the world together. They do cons. So they've all gotten used to each other. There was no point in the special where I felt like, oh, maybe this person doesn't like this person, or, that was awkward. No, everybody came together very well. And I will say, I wish we did get more of Rocky and Kat. Maybe that's because they were in the Ninja Steel special, or maybe they just wanted to focus more on Min, Zack, and Billy. So that's a little bit of a downside to me. But when Rocky and Kat were on screen, they were enjoyable. And I also wish we got more of Adam and Aisha. I am glad for the little that we saw. It was meaningful and it was impactful, but I wish we got a little more from that. I guess a downside for me was the CGI. I'm going to be honest, wasn't a big fan of the Dino Megazord. I never was a fan of the Dino Megazord. Thunder Megazord was more my thing, but I understand why it's the Dino Megazord. It's more recognizable, especially for newer fans and older fans. Maybe CGI was more convenient to do. It just wasn't working for me. I thought the Dino Megazord, it looked a little weird on the outside, but the inside, it looked great. To see that the Morphin grid moves along with the times, because that OG Dino Megazord, the motherfuckers were cramped together, but the newer insides of it looks cool, man. It looks like everybody got a little bit more breathing room. You can do a full rewatch of Power Rangers and you can just slap this right at the end. You can just watch Mighty Morphin and you can slap this at the end. It works well. There's nothing here that makes me think like, where is this place in the continuity? No, you can place this pretty much almost anywhere and it'll work. I do like that they handled Tommy being absent with grace. They're very smart about this. Like, we did see him show up in suit, but again, he got taken out, quote unquote, in a way that worked and that justified his absence. And also, I do like that we got some visitors from other seasons. You'll see how when you watch the special if you haven't already, but it was pretty cool. Almost every era of Power Rangers was represented. Some suits we haven't seen in a while. They didn't take away from the show at all. It just worked with the story. Final thoughts. If I had to give this a rating, I'd give it a good 8.5 out of 10. I enjoyed myself. Handled the Trini death well. I can see myself going back to this, especially if I do a Mighty Morphin rewatch. Cast was on point. Visuals were on point minus the CGI. I teared up a little bit too, like especially towards the end when they did the tribute for Thuy Trang and Jason David Frank. I cried, man. I cried. They did right by my folk. Very pleased. Happy this happened, and it sounds like people are pretty happy with this, so I hope Hasbro gets the point and Hopefully they start having conversations with casts from other teams about possibly doing a special as well. Would love to see a Zeo reunion. I think they can make it work without Tommy. I would love to see a Turbo reunion. I would love to see an In Space reunion. You know, why not? It's money on the table that they can take, because especially if it's done right, especially in the vein of this, you keep it short, you keep it sweet, you don't make the story too complicated, and it stays in line with the vibe of Power Rangers. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to get more spin-offs like this. So again, Hasbro, I hope you're paying attention. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. What were your highs? What were your lows about Once and Always? And again, if you guys want to hear me go full tilt, really go into the nitty-gritty of Once and Always, please be sure to check out that stream, and I will put the card up here in the video. Again, thank you guys for checking out the content. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications. Much love, much peace. It's your boy, Wolver Queen, and I'm out.